Hey, what's up, guys? As we go through this coronavirus together, we all know the demand on cleaning and sanitation services that's going on right now. Offices and homes, people want their houses, their businesses cleaned, and not only cleaned, but sanitized. So people are typing that into Google, and you're either in the Google 3-pack or you're not. The firms that are in the Google 3-pack are getting a tremendous amount of business right now. The trend is super high. Type in cleaning services in Google, see if your firm comes up. If not, watch this video because I have a couple of tips that may help you. Watch this. Oh, and stay safe. When thinking about SEO, I'd like you to think about SEO as your favorite meal. One of my favorite meals is steak. There's a porterhouse steak. One of my favorites. I compare that to your website, meaning that if you removed the porterhouse steak and you just had a beer, salt, pepper, and steak sauce, you wouldn't have a meal. Meaning that your website is the most important asset when doing SEO. Let me say that a different way. People want to improve their Google Maps rankings, so they go out and buy 500 citations, right? And they realize that it doesn't move the needle too much. Or they go out and they get a bunch of backlinks. Or they take a course on Google Drive stacks. There are many courses on how to create Google properties, like they give you Google Docs and so on and so forth. Google, all within Google Drive, Google Sites, and so on and so forth. And they connect that to their website, and they expect the needle to move. They expect to go up to the top of the rankings, or they get some reviews, or they get a bunch of Tumblr pages, and they expect to move up in the rankings. Well, unfortunately, that may help a little, but think of it like your favorite meal. If you equate the steak as your website, if you took the steak out, you would be eating salt and pepper with steak sauce. Right? It's important to have a website that has all the elements so you could rank. Now, there may be somebody saying, well, there are people that are ranking in the Google 3-pack without a website. I agree, there are. And they are most likely just ranking for one key term, and they are most likely just going to rank for a short amount of time. What we're trying to do is we're trying to rank for multiple keywords, and we're trying to rank for an extended amount of time, right? So if that's your extended amount of time, then you need a website that lists your services, and you need a page for each and every service that you perform. Those are called keyword pages. I'll show you how to set them up in this video. I'm also going to show you how to set up areas of service pages, right? Because while you may service one zip code, you'll notice that when you drive and go outside the area, you can't be found anymore, typing in the same keyword on your phone or on a desktop computer at a client's office. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to show you how to improve your rankings in the Google 3-pack. It starts with your website. There are no crazy tricks, creating these crazy backlinks and these crazy formations and these hard to understand videos that last for 4 hours. you need to look at your website first. That's the most important. That's the foundation of your campaign. All right, so this video is going to deal with your website and making changes to your website so that Google could recognize you for the keywords that you're trying to rank for, as well as the areas you're trying to service. I was listening to the first part of this video and I'm talking so slow. I guess because I get so frustrated when I'm listening to an instructional video and the people are talking too fast and I have to actually slow it down in YouTube. So I guess I overcompensated. I don't want this video to be 2 hours, so I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. All right, so we're focused on cleaning services, right? And we're looking for the keyword cleaning services. So if you scroll down, you'll notice that this is what's called the snack pack, the Google Maps, the 3-pack, that's this area. So we want to try to get our business in the Google 3-pack because now's a great time to do that. People are looking for cleaning and cleaning services right now. All right. So I was looking at this company called Tiptop Maid services. They're just outside the 3-pack, and I wanted to see why. They have 19 really good reviews, so I figured maybe it's something on their website. And sure enough, I saw a couple of things, and I'm sure the things that I'm going to point out, it's not to talk bad about this company. I don't know who they are. They have a beautiful website. I'm just using it as an example on things that I would improve, and I'm sure your website may have 1 or 2 things that you're going to, after you watch this video, you're going to go back and say, okay, that makes sense for my website, and this is going to help me rank. Okay? So if I click Tiptop Maid service, right, this is their listing, and I am going to go to their website. Their category was cleaning services, so their homepage should be about cleaning services. First of all, what I would do is I would put the services first, right? You don't need a home button these days, a home link. People know to click the link. The link should be clickable. The About Us, you could put towards the end. I would put services first. I would put service areas next because I'd want to know if I was within the service areas. Then I would put About Us, blog, and Contact Us last. All right, your contact link should be last. Underneath my logo, I would put a little Google map pin, like a little red pin, and I would put serving the entire Tampa area. I would put that right underneath there, right? So when people come to your website, they may not go through maps, but they see that you service the whole entire Tampa area. They would know that they could call you. These are what I called shiny objects. This is only here to distract you. If you want to go to their Facebook page and check out their Twitter, go to it. I would take these links and put them on the bottom. You're wasting valuable real estate space. Also take the email and put it on the bottom also. What do we want? We want to be called, we want phone calls. That's how we want to be contacted. We want phone calls. So I want this phone number nice and big as this logo right here, whatever this is, 24 font or 32, really big right here, maybe in a different color. Maybe it says call now, maybe 10% off, something, a reason to call, right? We want that right here. Over here, you're giving people 3 different choices, like to call you, email you, contact you through Facebook or Twitter, Instagram. No, we want calls. We want calls. And the other thing is where it says call now, put the phone number. You don't have to put call now, just put the phone number. People will know to call, right? I went to their mobile site and it's good. It's very good. It's tap to call, right? And that's what you want. But once again, get rid of the shiny objects. You don't need them up here. They're just a distraction, and they're another way for somebody to give you a job and maybe tweet you or put a direct message in your Instagram. You're not checking for 4 months and you missed it, right? You want to be called. You want to be called. Okay. With that being said, let's get into the code a little bit. This is what's called the title tag. And I think I highlighted it here, right here. See, their title tag says Tiptop Maid Service because quality is necessary. That's their title. Okay. Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. Because we want to get them in the Google 3-pack. Is I would put the keyword, which is cleaning service, Tampa, and then the brand. So my title tag would say something like, I sometimes like to use the word wow, because it catches people's attention. Like, wow, cleaning services in Tampa, Florida, call Tiptop Maid. Right? Because that's what people are going to see in the organic, at least when they look at your title. But remember, we're trying to rank them in the Google 3-pack. But it's very important to have a good title. In fact, that's how Google indexes you, places you by your title tag. So it's very important to have a good title tag and have the keyword, the city, and the brand. And this is called your H1. I don't think it's necessary to have all these slides. I really don't. I think it just slows things down and it confuses people. You want to put your services, put them on the bottom. Right? There's nothing so interesting here where I need to be distracted. Okay? So right here is where I would use the keyword and the city. So I would use looking for cleaning services in the Tampa area, or the best cleaning services in the Tampa area, but use the keyword and use the city right here. Okay? That's called the H1 tag. This is called the H2 tag, and let me show you why this is a mistake. See all this text right here? This is the H2 tag. This is a mistake, in my opinion. Okay? First of all, I would use a bulleted list. I'm sorry. Let me go over to the title tag. In this H2 tag, what I would do is I would use a synonym of cleaning services. So maybe the word housekeeping services or sanitizing services. So once again, without thinking, the best sanitizing services. You can't keep using the word cleaning services on every H1, H2. You have to vary the keywords up a little bit. All right. So the best sanitation services, right? And then this would be a bulleted list. Now, why are you saying a bulleted list? Because we want to show up for other keywords in the Google 3-pack. We want to show up for the best cleaning services in Tampa. So best cleaning services in Tampa, affordable cleaning services in Tampa. So I would just create a bulleted list of 7 to 10 keywords, and here are just a couple of ideas. Voted top rated, use a synonym like house cleaner, right? Don't keep saying Tampa. Don't keep saying your city name. It's already known you're in Tampa. So don't keep saying it. You could throw it in every once in a while, right? The best sanitizing services in Hillsborough County. I think Tampa is Hillsborough County, so that's their county name. So rather than use the word Tampa again, whatever your county name is, use your county name. Affordable housekeeping service. Friendly, nearby cleaning services you can trust. Right, that nearby cleaning services, that's how we could get the near me keyword, right? So I would list 7 to 10. Those are just a couple examples, but your H2 right here should just be 7 to 10, a bulleted list of 7 to 10 keywords that show up in the Google 3-pack. Affordable cleaning services, the best the best cleaning services. So all you do is you just go to Google, you type in affordable cleaning service, see if it pulls out a 3-pack. If it does, okay, then you have to put that in a sentence. The best cleaning services, okay, you have to put that in a sentence. But use a synonym of cleaning services. If you can't think of any, go to Google, type in synonym of cleaning services, and they'll give you a couple. That's how I found a few. Okay. The next thing you want to do is what's called your H3. So it just says, why choose us? Once again, I would change that to a synonym. Why choose Hillsborough cleaning and sanitizing services, or why choose Tiptop Maid services in Tampa, right? And I would write a 500-word article on the Google category. The Google category in this area is cleaning services. So I would write a 500-word article on cleaning services. There are websites you could go to for good articles. You could go to iWriter. You could go to Fiverr if you just need a quick article. You probably need to rewrite some of it. Sometimes the words are a little off, or you could find a good writer somewhere on the web, right? Who writes for SEO. Let them know what the keyword is, and make sure they don't use the keyword 700 times in a 500-word article. You should use the keyword in 500 words maybe 2 or 3 times, right? I think that's more than enough. That's more than enough. You could also bold the keyword, you could italicize the keyword, and you could underline the keyword in the article. Okay. The H4, which is down here, use synonyms of these articles. Right, instead of services you will love, I would do, once again, synonyms of the keyword. I would use the county that they're from, or maybe zip code. Right. What I'm saying is that you can't just keep saying the word Tampa and cleaning services. You have to be a little bit. Constructive here and try to find other words for that. Now, here's something very important. You notice these pictures are just people cleaning? Here's what I would do. This is definitely a little hack. I would put 3 things on this picture because we want to brand these pictures. I would take the logo and put the logos in the lower right-hand corner of every one of these pictures. Right? I would put the NAP, which is the name, address, and phone number, and put it in these pictures right here. The NAP, name, address, and phone number. And then I would take these keywords that we're trying to rank for, and I would put them in the picture right up on top. See? Right there. So the keyword on the top, the NAP on the bottom, name, address, and phone number, and then in the right-hand side, the logo. Google reads the images. This is going to help with ranking. There should be a call to action here. Contact us for cleaning services. Call us today for construction cleaning. Contact us, whatever. But there should be a link on the bottom of this. Okay, I saw a couple other things. Then I'm going to tell you something funny. All right. So you scroll down, everything else is good. Save money today. All right, that's fine. What our clients have to say, that's fine. The hours have to be exactly the way they are in the Google My Business. I believe they are correct right here. I think it says, I don't know if I should have checked. I don't know if it says Mon or it says Monday in Google My Business, but go in and check your Google My Business and make sure it says Mon or Monday, and make sure you use the right words. And does it have a semicolon here? And is there a space in between 9 and 9 a.m.? right? Or does it say 9 o'clock, semicolon 00 a.m. to 6 semicolon 00 p.m., right? You need to make sure that it's exactly the same. And that goes for your phone number also. I believe that's correct. It has the parentheses over here, right? I think that's right. That's right. That's how Google has it. So you want to do it exactly the same way. I noticed that there's a little comma here. You want to make sure in your Google My Business it doesn't say suite number with the number sign 600 and without that comma. It has to be exactly the same. I know it sounds foolish, but it has to be exactly the same. So those are the changes that I would make. This map should be your Google My Business map. So you embed your Google My Business map and you put it on in your footer. If you have multiple locations, you do not put the GMB in the footer. You put it on the contact page and you put all your GMB maps on the contact page. Okay? If you have 5 locations, you don't put it in the, only when you have 1 location do you put it in the footer. If you have more than 1 location, you embed the Google Maps and you put it on your contact page. A lot of people ask me that question. All right, I got 2 other quick things. All right, I'll tell you just a quick story. People think that I'm crazy, right? So I got like a small OCD. I don't know if it's OCD. It's something. I got something. But everybody used to laugh, right? That I shower a bunch of times. That I shower like 3 to 5 times a day, sometimes more, even when I'm in the house by myself, like I've been, right? I don't know why I do it, but I do, right? I've always done it, right? But now this Corona shit is going around, right? And now people are like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm like, I've been doing that for years. So I think I'm ahead of the curve. I really do. I don't want to catch this. I'll be honest with you. They say people could fight it, but I have a feeling if I get it, it's going to be bad. Now's the time. It's very, very important to make sure that your family is okay. That's the number one thing, right? We just sat here for 10 or 15 minutes and learned about SEO. We're going to put some things into practice, but remember, the reason why we're able to sit here is because our family is doing what they need to do. Your kids aren't running the streets. Your wife or husband is, or whoever you live with, is helping out in certain ways, and then you had this 15 minutes to watch my video. So give them thanks and make sure that they stay safe and make sure everybody's clean, right? Can't say enough about that. That's very important. If there's something that I could do to help you, right, this is my information. You could call me or you could email me. You could check other people have some great information. I've been looking at this fella, what's his name? Chris Palmer, SEO. He's real enthusiastic. He's fun. I enjoy watching his videos a lot. He's very easy to understand. It's Chris Palmer, SEO. I'll put a link in my description. The guy's a good dude, and he seems to be a very, very nice guy. So definitely check him out for some additional marketing information. Now's the time to be working on your business. Everybody's locked in their house. Some people are sleeping, right? You have the opportunity to improve your Google rankings, to learn about social media, to learn about how to do YouTube videos. All these things you should be learning about over the next couple of weeks, because I want you to be stronger when everybody goes back to work. I want you to be in a better position. If there's anything that I could do to help you, feel free. Shoot me an email. I'll be happy to help you. If you'd like to work together or if you just need some advice, whatever. I'm not doing anything. I'm showering. That's what I'm doing. All right. Good luck, guys, and all the best. And we're going to get through this together. I promise you.